Hello everyone, my name is Dallas Smith and I work for Honeywell in Raleigh, North Carolina. Many of you know Honeywell for their aerospace technologies or thermostats maybe, but I work for the Smart Energy division and today we are going to take a look at Honeywell's cellular communications modules for gas meters. Many homes and other establishments use gas as the energy source for heating. Each of these buildings has a gas meter to monitor the usage for billing purposes mounting outside. Excluding China, there are over 391 million gas meters globally. However, even in the age of connectivity, 2/3 of these gas meters do not have wireless communication ability at all. The meter readings can only be read from the analog index on the front of the gas meter. And the roughly 125 million gas meters that do have communications only have short-range capabilities. Utility employees must walk up to or drive by the meter in order to gather the usage data, resulting in the problem that utilities companies must pay recurring costs to gather the data they need in order to charge their customers. The solution to this? A cellular-enabled communications module that fits onto an existing gas meter. As you can see in the picture here, our product, the purple communications module, will be mounted between the existing analog index and the existing cast aluminum gas meter that already exists on the side of your house. Utilizing everyday cellular technology, various plastic housings enable compatibility with any type of gas meter, new and old alike. This communications module also has a 20-year lifespan, ensuring longevity and a sizable return on investment for the utility companies. The main benefit for utility companies, though, they can gather usage data from anywhere that has cellular coverage. No longer do they have to send out an employee to manually gather the data. Now they can accurately, efficiently, and more cheaply bill customers from their office or again anywhere that has cellular coverage. So how is this accomplished? The communications module contains a D-cell battery to provide the necessary transmission power needed over the 20-year lifespan to communicate with the utility. Next, it contains an antenna boasting transmission capabilities across 5 different communications bands, allowing compatibility with most major cellular carriers such as AT&T and Verizon. Lastly, each specific type of gas meter or gas meter form factor will have a customized ground plane extension made out of a stamped metal piece to allow for maximum antenna performance. These ground plane extensions are tuned beforehand and provided with the communications module depending on the gas meter existing for the retrofit or the new construction kit. The global penetration rate of communicating gas meters is projected to steadily rise over the next decade as big data analytics continues to become more prevalent in all types of different businesses. Honeywell will approach large cities, mainly in the US and in Europe, for retrofit contracts. These cities typically have the capital required for the retrofitting project and are also poised to have the largest benefit with the millions of customers that they serve, such as San Diego. Honeywell will also approach fast-growing regions, such as Raleigh, for new construction contracts. Wins in either of these markets also enables us to submit bids for advanced metering infrastructure software to aid in their system sales. Honeywell offers utilities this analytic software to make the most out of their advanced communications module. The reachable market for this product, located primarily in the US and in Europe, is roughly 125 million gas meters worth over $1 billion. To first reach the markets previously touched on, Honeywell will utilize our existing global market lead in the gas metering industry. As you can see from the chart on this slide, Honeywell owns 21% of the global gas meter sales combined. We will use our established customer base from this market share and leverage our relationships to ensure that our marketing efforts reach the target. Again, the large cities or the small, fast-growing cities. To spread the technology and to reach new customers that Honeywell doesn't have relationships with, we will also attend numerous energy conferences that take place throughout the year, such as the American Public Gas Association Conference in Chicago, and also publish white papers to promote our technology. By being the first player with this technology to enter the field, we will attempt to grab a leading market share and establish our foothold on this emerging new aspect. We will face stiff competition, however. The top 3 major players in the gas meter communications market control over 50% of the global market share. But these companies all have the same major advantage over Honeywell, and that is their established and mature radio mesh communications networks that exist out in the field for the communications capabilities that meters have today. These networks are advanced and allow for great data communications over radio signal, but are limited in range and expensive to maintain. With Honeywell's cellular modules, these networks will become obsolete and no longer an advantage for our competitors. By partnering with major cellular companies, we can offer data communication anywhere that has cellular coverage for a fraction of the price. Additionally, these cellular companies specialize in their infrastructure maintenance and can do so for far cheaper than our competition can maintain the infrastructure on their radio networks, yielding a sharp price advantage. We'll get into now some of the key team members working on this project. First, we have Smart Energy's General Manager, William Yu. William was recently promoted to this position after boasting double-digit revenue growth for 3 years in a row as the Vice President of Smart Energy Americas. Next, we have our Engineering Director of Smart Energy, mainly focused on operations in America and Europe. Gong Wei had 7 years experience overseeing antenna operations for Foxconn, the global contract manufacturer for Apple. Next, we have Lori Juby, the Marketing Director for Smart Energy. Lori has 15 years of experience in technical marketing, specializing in direct customer contact marketing, which is prevalent in this industry. Next, we have Smart Energy Sales Director Heidi Frisbee, who has 10 years experience with sales in Honeywell Smart Energy and has great customer connections and relationships that she can leverage to get this technology out into the field. I also want to mention the development team of 11 cross-discipline members, including mechanical, electrical, firmware, and software engineering. This truly is a team project that leverages all of Honeywell's best attributes and skill sets. We took our financial projections based on historical data of our own radio communications module that already exists out in the market today. First, on the chart, our 5-year financial chart, you'll see that our industry has a lengthy sales cycle of about 9 months. So we did not project any contracts to be signed or any revenue to be brought in during the first year. However, we do expect to become cash positive during the second year of sales. This product also has typically around a 5-year growth phase. And after the 5-year growth phase, during just year 5, we expect to bring in over $289 million in revenue. Expenses in year 5, including salaries, taxes, and cost of goods, total to about $223 million, yielding a net profit of over $66 million at a sizable 22% margin. We are currently in the testing and tuning phase of revision B of the antenna and expect to need one more revision before releasing in November of this year. We are already in preliminary discussions as well with 2 potential customers, SDG&E out of San Diego and NiSource out of the Midwest, who cumulatively have over 4.3 million gas customers. We are also in discussions with Verizon as our initial cellular partner in these regions. Importantly, we are taking the feedback gathered from these 3 companies and incorporating that into the final revision of the product. We want to be sure we gather the voice of the customer and really tune and cater this product to the needs and to what they want, because this is a slight technology push product, although we do think there is highly attractive markets and regions that this product can exist in. Thank you all for your time and for allowing me to share Honeywell's exciting new technology with you. We are committed to developing the most beneficial and best products possible for our customers and believe that the cellular communications module for gas meters has the potential to completely disrupt the global gas meter industry. Thank you again.